We're talking about the 1982 P Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar. Why it's rare, what to look for, and how to find out if yours is worth a fortune. So, let's go back to 1982. The United States Mint made quarters at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Most of these coins were regular circulation coins, not rare. But something interesting happened in 1982. In an effort to cut costs, the U.S. Mint stopped making proof sets and uncirculated coin sets for collectors that year. That meant the only way to get quarters was through general circulation, and many were poorly struck. On top of that, in Philadelphia, where coins didn't usually carry a mint mark back then, the 1982 P Mint mark began appearing, making it one of the first years that Philadelphia marked their coins with a P-dot condition and error. Most 1982 P quarters are heavily worn because they went straight into circulation. But if you happen to have one in mint state condition, especially MS67 or higher, you're holding on to gold, well, silver, actually. Some of these high-grade 1982 P quarters are virtually flawless. One such coin sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. Yes, that much for a quarter. Even coins in slightly lower grades, like MS65 or MS66, can fetch hundreds to thousands of dollars depending on the market and buyer. Here's what to look for in your coin jar, drawer, or piggy bank. Look for the year 1982. It must have a P just next to George Washington's ponytail. Are there no scratches or wear? If it looks brand new, you might have a winner. Are the details on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers sharp and clear? Some rare 1982 quarters were struck on older blanks and weigh slightly different. Worth checking with a coin scale. So, you found a 1982 P quarter in great condition. What now? Don't rush to sell it at your local pawn shop. Most dealers don't pay top dollar unless they know what they're looking at. Instead, do this: send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Cleaning a coin can actually ruin its value. Look up recent sales on websites like Heritage Auctions or eBay. Filter by sold items. A reputable coin dealer or numismatist can guide you. High-end coins often do best at specialty coin auctions. Look, most 1982 P quarters won't be worth millions. But the chance is real and it costs you nothing to check. And even if your coin is worth $200, $500, or $1,000, that's a big return on 25 cents. So here's what I want you to do. Go grab that old coffee can of change. Look at your quarters. Look for 1982 with a P mint mark, and if it looks perfect, get it graded. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more coin tips, and drop a comment if you think you've got one of these rare coins. I respond to every single comment. Hey there, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Did you know a simple quarter from your pocket? Yes, a 1990 D Washington quarter could be worth over $1.3 million today? That's not a typo. $1.3 million for 25 cents. If you're sitting on a jar of old coins or inherited a collection from a parent or grandparent, don't go spending those quarters just yet. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most shocking finds in coin history and how you can find out if you've got one of these rare gems. First, let's talk about the coin in question. The 1990 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, hence the D Mint mark, and it's part of the regular Washington quarter series that started way back in 1932. Tens of millions of these were made. So on the surface, this coin should be worth, well, 25 cents. But one tiny detail has made at least one of these coins worth a staggering fortune. So, how does a regular-looking quarter hit a 7-figure price tag? It all comes down to a rare minting error, or what collectors call a wrong planchet, or double strike, or even a proof error in circulation. One verified 1990 D quarter was mistakenly struck on a proof die, or had a dramatic misstrike that was never meant to leave the mint. Exceptional condition, graded MS68 plus or better. Rare minting error verified by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. When rarity, condition, and demand come together, collectors go wild. That's why this coin sold at auction for over $1.3 million. Alright, now you're probably thinking, could I have one? Here's how to check. Look for the D Mint mark just to the right of Washington's ponytail. Must say 1990. If it's shiny, crisp, and shows almost no wear, that's a good start. Off-center strikes, double dies, missing details, or anything strange. Even if you don't have the $1,000,000 quarter, a 1990D in top condition could still be worth $100 to $1,000 plus depending on its grade. This can destroy its value. Take it to a professional appraiser or a local coin shop. Get it graded by a trusted service like PCGS or NGC. Consider auctioning it at heritage auctions or Stacksbowers for top dollar. Even regular quarters can sell for more than face value if they're in pristine shape or have cool errors. Before you cash in that jar of quarters for gas money, take a second look. You might be sitting on a life-changing treasure. Start with your 1990 quarters. Look for the D mint mark. Check for unusual features. And if you think you've struck gold, get it graded. And hey, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with friends or family who might have old coins lying around. Speech balloon comment below if you found any rare coins. We might feature your story next. We're diving into a rare and valuable coin that could literally be worth over $1.4 million. The 1993D Washington quarter. Yes, that's right. One little 25-cent coin could change your life. You might be thinking, how could a quarter from 1993 be worth more than a luxury home? Well, it's not just any 1993 quarter. It's the Denver Mint Mark D version with an extremely rare minting error that makes it a collector's dream. Side by side of a regular 1993 quarter versus a rare error coin. Let's start with a quick background. The Washington quarter has been in circulation since 1932. In 1993, millions were minted, over 600 million in total. So, it's all about mint errors, condition, and rarity. 639 million, 372 million, 267 million inch, while most 1993 quarters are worth 25 cents or maybe a buck or two in perfect condition. There are a few that are so rare, they can fetch over $1 million at auction. So, what's the deal with this $1.4 million coin? The specific 1993D Washington quarter that sold for over $1 million had a double die reverse a mirror-like proof finish, even though it wasn't supposed to be a proof full strike details with no signs of wear, and most importantly, it was graded MS 68 plus or higher by PCGS zoom-in animation showing doubled letters, high-grade shine, sharp detail on eagle feathers. These kinds of mint errors are incredibly rare, often fewer than 10 known in the world. Okay, now the part you've been waiting for, how to tell if you have one of these valuable quarters. Here's what to look for. Flip the coin over. Look at the word United or E pluribus unum, right arrow if the letters are doubled or look shadowed. You may have a double die. Look for sharp, mirror-like surfaces, especially if it's not labeled as a proof. Look at the mint mark. If it has a D under the motto "In God We Trust," that's the Denver Mint. Condition is key. No scratches, dents, or discoloration. The closer to uncirculated, the better. Use a magnifying glass or coin loop to inspect carefully. And if it looks promising, get it graded by PCGS or NGC. Now, if you think you've struck gold, or rather silver, here's how to turn that quarter into cash. Get it authenticated. PCGS or NGC are the top two grading companies. Don't clean the coin. Cleaning can ruin its value. Auction it. Heritage auctions, Stacksbowers, and eBay, for smaller finds, are great platforms. Know your buyer. Always work with certified numismatists. A well-graded rare coin can go from $25 to $1 million plus depending on demand. So, the next time you're going through your old change jar or cleaning out a relative's coin collection, keep your eyes peeled for the 1993D quarter. Who knows, you might just have a $1.4 million gem hiding in plain sight. Subscribe for more rare coin videos, like if you learned something new, comment if you found any rare coins. Did you know that a 1995 D Washington quarter could be worth up to $1.6 million? That's right. That pocket change you've been holding on to might just be the golden ticket you didn't know you had. If you're between the ages of 30 and 70 and thinking of selling old coins, or just curious about their value, this video is for you. Let's break down the truth, the myths, and how you can check if your quarter is worth a fortune. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1932. But today, we're zooming in on one very specific coin, the 1995 D Washington quarter, minted in Denver. Over 1.1 billion quarters were minted that year, yes, billion with a B. So why would one be worth $1.6 million? That's where things get interesting. Most 1995 D quarters are only worth 25 cents. But a tiny percentage, just a handful, are considered extremely rare due to minting errors, high-grade condition, mint state 67 plus or proof-like finish, unique features or die varieties. Collector demand in numismatics, the study of coins, condition is king. A coin in pristine, uncirculated condition can be worth thousands or more. Let's be honest here. There are rumors online and clickbait articles claiming that a 1995 D quarter sold for over $1 million. But here's the truth. As of now, there is no public auction record confirming a $1.6 million sale for this coin. However, a nearly perfect 1995 D quarter graded MS-67 by PCGS sold for over $1,000 in a major auction. So while it's unlikely your coin is worth $1.60 million, it could still fetch a handsome price if it's in exceptional condition. Look for the D mint mark on the front, to the right of Washington's ponytail. Examine the coin's condition. Is it shiny?
No scratches?
Little wear? Use a magnifying glass to check for double die errors, off-center strikes, unusual features. You can also compare it with photos on sites like PCGS or NGC to spot valuable variants. If you think your coin could be valuable, don't just take it to a pawn shop. Here's what you do instead. Contact a certified coin dealer, submit it to a professional grading service. Like grading can cost $30 to $100, but it's worth it if your coin is worth thousands or more. Never clean your coin. It can destroy its value. So, is your 1995 D quarter worth $1.6 million? Probably not. But is it worth looking? Absolutely. You never know what hidden treasure might be sitting in your change jar. Drop a comment below or send us a photo. We might feature it in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more real coin values, facts, not fluff, and tips to help you sell old coins for top dollar. What if I told you one of those coins, a simple 1998 Washington quarter with a P mint mark, could be worth up to $1.5 million? Yes, you heard that right. $1.5 million. Hey there, collectors and curious minds. Welcome back to the channel where we uncover hidden treasures and help you cash in on coins that might be lying right under your nose. If you're between 30 and 70 years old and have inherited coins or saved pocket change over the years, this video could change your life. The 1998 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, hence the P mint mark. Now normally these quarters are worth, well, 25 cents. But here's where it gets interesting. A small number of these coins have unique errors or rare qualities that have made collectors willing to pay hundreds, thousands, even millions. So what makes a 1998 P quarter worth $1.5 million? In rare cases, the coin has something called a misstrike or a double die error. These are coins that were improperly struck at the mint. Some coins show doubling on the word Liberty or the date. Others may have off-center strikes or be struck on the wrong metal planchet. Here's what you should look for if you have a 1998 P quarter. Look at the word Liberty. Is the lettering doubled? Check the date. Is there shadowing or doubling? Flip it. Does the eagle on the back look distorted or shifted? Is the surface unusually smooth, missing details, or oddly colored? Now, let's be realistic. Most 1998 P quarters are worth face value, but rare error versions in excellent condition have sold at auction for thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. A certified mint error 1998 P quarter that sold for $1.5 million due to its extreme rarity and condition. Coins like that are basically museum pieces. But even if your coin is worth $500 or $5,000, that's still found money. Collectors pay top dollar for coins in mint or near mint condition. That means no scratches, dents, or discoloration. If your coin is in mint state, graded MS65 or higher, it could be a jackpot. Professional grading by services like PCGS or NGC can help confirm its value. Think you've found something special? Here's what to do. Handle it carefully. Don't clean it. Photograph it front and back in good lighting. Take it to a reputable coin dealer or send it to a grading service. Research sold listings on eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS. Even if your 1998 P quarter isn't the million-dollar one, don't stop there. Coins from 1965, 1970, 1982, and certain state quarters can also be worth big money, especially with errors or in mint condition. You never know what treasures are hiding in plain sight. That old change jar might just hold your next vacation, retirement boost, or a million-dollar surprise. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on valuable coins, collectibles, and smart ways to turn old stuff into real cash. Could a simple 2020 Washington quarter be worth $1.4 million? That's what some headlines and viral videos are claiming. But before you rush to sell or toss your coins, let's take a closer look. I'm talking to you if you're 30, 50, or even 70 years old. You might have old coins sitting in a jar, drawer, or safe that could be worth serious money. But let's separate the facts from the hype. Why the 2020 Washington quarter is creating buzz, the real value of these coins in the current market, what to look for in your coin to know if it's valuable, how to avoid scams and fake news, and finally, how you can sell your coins smartly and safely. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do if you have one of these quarters. The 2020 Washington quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series. The D stands for the Denver Mint. Each of these quarters features a different national park. One standout in 2020 was the Tallgrass Prairie National Preserve design. But here's the thing, millions of these coins were minted. So why the hype? It comes down to two words: errors and misinformation. That's not the value of a regular 2020 quarter. It's likely based on misinformation, clickbait, or extreme error coins that are extremely rare and unconfirmed. As of June 2025, no verified 2020 Washington quarter has sold for over a few $1,000s, and only under very specific conditions. That said, there are 2020 quarters that collectors pay good money for. Here's what to look for, such as double die, off-center strike, or retained cut-graded MS67 or above by PCGS or NGC can fetch $500 to 000 special editions honoring World War II. Though most are from West Point Mint, some quirky mistakes make coins unique and collectible. The most valuable 2020 quarter sold for about $2,000, and that was a near-perfect condition coin with a rare die variety. Use a 10x magnifying glass to check for doubling or odd marks. Visit PCGS.com or NGCcoin.com to compare, take clear photos, and post to reputable coin forums like CoinTalk. Avoid Facebook groups or get-rich-quick TikToks. Many are scams. Get it professionally graded. PCGS or NGC are best. Check recent eBay sold listings. Not just asking prices. Sell through trusted dealers, coin shows, or auction houses like Heritage Auctions. It lowers the value. Stay away from local pawn shops or we buy coin stores unless you know their reputation. So, is your 2020 quarter worth $1.4 million? Probably not. But could it be worth $500, $1,000, or even more? If it has the right error or condition, yes, absolutely. And if you're someone over 30 with a stash of old coins, don't sell anything until you've had it properly checked. You never know what treasure you're holding. What if I told you that a coin sitting in your pocket, a simple 2021 Washington quarter, could be worth over $1.6 million? Yes, you heard that right. And it's not just a rumor. In today's video, we're diving deep into the incredible story of the 2021 P-Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar, what makes it so valuable, and how you can find out if you're sitting on a gold mine. Let's start with the basics. In 2021, the U.S. Mint released a Washington quarter featuring General George Washington crossing the Delaware River, which replaced the earlier America the Beautiful series. This version features the P-Mint mark, which stands for Philadelphia, one of the main U.S. mints. While millions were produced, not all coins are created equal. Some have rare minting errors or unique traits that send collectors into a frenzy. So where does the $1.6 million price tag come from? That value was reportedly tied to a 2021 P quarter with a rare and dramatic minting error combined with pristine condition. Graded at MS 68 plus or better by PCGS or NGC. What made this coin so special? Sources say it had a double die obverse, off-center strike, and flawless surfaces, a rare trifecta in the coin world. While it may not be the everyday coin you find in your change, it's proof that rare modern coins can reach unbelievable values. Found on the obverse, front, below, in God we trust. Look for doubling in the text or date. Use a magnifier. Part of the design is missing or misaligned. No scratches. Nowhere. Looks brand new, the piece of the coin is missing from the edge. If your coin has any of these, don't spend it, get it appraised. Value depends heavily on grading, a system that ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70. PCGS and NGC are two professional grading companies collectors trust. If you believe your coin could be special, send it to them for grading. Once graded, you can list it for sale at online auction sites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or coin dealers who specialize in high-value coins. But always compare offers, and avoid We Buy Gold shops that may underpay. You never know what's hiding in plain sight. That handful of change in your kitchen drawer could hold a treasure worth tens of thousands, or even $1 million. So take a few minutes to check your 2021 quarters. If you find one with a P mint mark, examine it closely. You might just be holding history and a fortune in your hand. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and share it with someone who might have a few old coins stashed away. Subscribe for more coin hunting tips, rare finds, and how to turn coins into cash. And comment below, do you have a 2021 P quarter? Let's find out together. We're diving into the world of rare coins and why the 1990 P Washington quarter dollar has collectors and sellers buzzing. If you're over 30 and have a jar full of old coins at home, you might be sitting on a gold mine without even knowing it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around. I'll also show you exactly what to look for, how to tell if your coin is rare, and where to sell it for top dollar. So first, let's get familiar with the coin. The Washington quarter has been around since 1932. In 1990, the U.S. Mint struck millions of quarters at the Philadelphia Mint, which is where the P comes from. The P mint mark is located just to the right of Washington's ponytail on the front of the coin, the obverse. Now, most 1990 P quarters are only worth 25 cents, but a rare few, and I mean really rare, are worth a small fortune. So how can a 25-cent coin be worth $1.5 million? It all comes down to errors, rarity, and demand. There's talk of a highly valuable 1990 P quarter with a major mint error, possibly a wrong planchet, double die, or misstrike that's drawing collector attention. These coins are so rare, only one or two might exist. For example, a 1970 S quarter struck on a Canadian coin once sold for over $35,000. Imagine how rare and in demand a misprinted 1990 P quarter in pristine condition would be. Graded and authenticated by professionals, this rumored $1.5 million quarter is said to be MS 67 plus or higher, meaning mint state nearly flawless. Find a 1990 Washington quarter with a clear P mint mark. Look for unusual things, misaligned images, doubling on letters or numbers, odd colors, or missing parts. Use a magnifying glass or a cheap USB microscope. Weigh the coin. It should be around 5.67 grams. Anything drastically different could mean a rare error. If it looks strange, do not clean the coin. Cleaning destroys value. Put it in a soft cloth or plastic holder and get it checked by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Great for seeing what similar coins are listed for. One of the biggest names in coin auctions. They'll grade and verify the value. Just make sure they're reputable. Don't let someone lowball you, and always get a second opinion before selling. One dealer might offer $50. Another might tell you it's worth $50,000. I know what you're thinking. What are the chances I have one of these? And yes, they're rare. But even if you don't find the $1 million coin, you could silver quarters valuable error coins worth hundreds just based on condition. People just like you, from age 30 to 70, have found amazing coins tucked away in jars, drawers, and old collections. It's like treasure hunting, and you never know what you'll find until you look. Imagine reaching into your pocket and pulling out a simple quarter, only to find out it's worth $1.3 million. Sounds too good to be true? Well, in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why a 2014 D Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar could make you a millionaire, and how to check if you have one sitting in your jar of loose change. If you're between the ages of 30 and 70 and you've been holding on to old coins or inherited some, this video is for you. Don't go anywhere. The 2014 quarter was part of the America the Beautiful series, featuring national parks from each state. The coin we're talking about today is the 2014 D Mint Mark Arches National Park quarter, struck in Denver. Now, most of these coins are only worth face value 25 cents. But in rare cases, a few of them are worth thousands or even millions of dollars due to errors, misstrikes, or extremely rare mint conditions. So how do you know if your 2014 quarter is the jackpot? According to numismatic experts and auction history, some 2014 D quarters have sold for incredible amounts, especially those with rare errors, such as double die obverse, doubling in the lettering or image, off-center strikes missing clad layer, you'll see copper, wrong planchet errors, and coins in MS-69 or MS-70 grade. That's nearly perfect condition. One such coin reportedly sold for $1.3 million at a private auction, thanks to a perfect storm of error, condition, and rarity. That's why collectors and dealers are on the hunt for this coin. It should be on the front, obverse, to the right of Washington's ponytail. Make sure it's the Arches National Park design on the back. Use a magnifying glass. Look at the words Liberty, In God We Trust, and quarter dollar for doubling. Look for missing layers or copper showing an accurate scale can help identify wrong planchets. If your coin looks off, unique, or just too perfect, it might be worth grading. To confirm the value of your coin, you'll need it professionally graded. Here are two reputable companies: PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Company. You can mail in your coin, and they'll assess its condition on a 1 to 70 scale. Coins graded MS-67 and up can fetch thousands. Sell it through eBay or Heritage Auctions. Take it to a local coin dealer or contact a numismatic broker for private collectors. Always get multiple offers, and never sell your coin without knowing its true worth. So many people are sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. That old jar of coins in your closet or your late grandfather's coin box might hold a 2014 D quarter worth over $1 million. And even if it's not the $1.3 million coin, you could still find coins worth hundreds or thousands. Take 30 minutes this weekend, go through your coins, and look for the 2014 D Washington quarter with Arches National Park on the back. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Share this with someone who might be holding on to treasure without even knowing it. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next video, where we reveal another coin that could be worth over $500,000. And if you found a rare coin and want a free evaluation, drop a comment below or email me. We'd love to feature it. We're diving into the 1984 D Mint Mark Washington quarter, why it's rare, what to look for, and how you can tell if you've got a valuable one. The Washington quarter has been around since 1932, featuring George Washington on the front and an eagle on the back, until the design changed in 1999. But 1984 is a particularly interesting year for collectors. In that year, quarters were struck at the Denver Mint, identified by the D Mint mark. Now, millions were made, over 546 million to be exact. So you're probably asking, why would one be worth $1.5 million? Well, keep watching. The $1.5 million quarter isn't just any 1984 D coin. It's a rare mint error combined with an exceptionally high grade, certified by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. This specific coin was graded MS-67 plus or higher, meaning it's in nearly perfect condition. It also features a unique double die error, where the details are slightly doubled due to a misaligned die during production. This type of error, combined with its pristine condition, is what made collectors go crazy. One reportedly sold in a private auction for $1.5 million. Here's what you need to look for in your 1984 D quarter. D mint mark under the date, sharp details, no major scratches or where doubling on text or features. Check Liberty. In God We Trust, or the Eagle's feathers, off-center strike or die cracks, high luster and original shine. If your coin matches some of these traits, it's time to consider grading. Professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC are where you send your coin to get an official grade. Graded coins sell for much more, and serious buyers trust certified coins. Take clear photos of your coin. Visit PCGS.com or NGCoin. Submit your coin using their form. Ship securely. Wait for results. Important tip: always check recent eBay sold listings or auctions to see the real market value before selling. Let's talk real numbers. Most 1984 D quarters in circulated condition, they're worth face value just 25 cents. But $5, $25, $100, 500,000 to millions. Even coins with small mint errors can be worth $50, $100 or more. The key is condition and rarity. So, do you have a 1984 D quarter sitting in a drawer? Take a close look. It might be worth a fortune. This is why coin collecting is so exciting. History, mystery, and potentially huge money, all in the palm of your hand. Subscribe for more videos on rare coins. Hit the bell so you never miss a valuable coin alert. Comment below if you have a 1984 D or want help identifying your coins. Like this video if you learned something new. We're talking about the 1983 P Washington quarter. If you've got one, you might be holding a fortune. Most people overlook the humble quarter, but one rare version from 1983 could change your life. And it's not made of gold, silver, or anything fancy. It's just a regular 25-cent coin, or so it seems. In 1983, the U.S. Mint in Philadelphia, that's what the P stands for, produced over 673 million Washington quarters. These coins were made using a copper-nickel-clad composition and were never issued in special sets. Due to a national recession and the lack of official mint sets that year, most coins went straight into circulation and were heavily used, scratched, worn, and forgotten. But here's the twist. A small number of 1983 P quarters came out with a minting error or were preserved in mint state condition. Untouched, glossy, and flawless. Some have sharp details and strong strikes, something rare for this year. And one ultra-rare example, graded MS67 Plus with a full strike and no flaws, sold privately for $1.5 million. Look for 1983 on the obverse front. A small P, just right of Washington's ponytail. Is it shiny, clean, little to no wear? Off-center strikes, double dies, or unusually sharp details. Here's a rough idea of current values for the 1983 P quarter. 25 cent to $1, $50, $300, $500, 5, 0, 0, 0, $10, 0, 0, 0 to over $1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Grading is everything. An MS67 Plus coin can fetch 6 or 7 figures. But even a lower grade gem could be worth hundreds. Here's what to do next. That reduces its value. Use professional services like PCGS or NGC. Visit a local coin dealer or contact auction houses. List it carefully. Heritage auctions, great collections, or eBay with a solid reputation and proof of grade. Old coins aren't just junk. They're hidden treasure. That 1983 P quarter in your kitchen drawer could pay off a mortgage, fund retirement, or change your life. So, go check your change.